People. Que pasa, say what they do. Now, people, the Popo is close to CHARGING, the ex-boyfriend of, we are speaking about the lady that is called Nevia Sinclair. We are speaking about the woman that was slapped away in a place called Brinkley. We are speaking about in St. Elizabeth. We are speaking about the incident in which the boyfriend was said, based on eyewitness account, based on the Popo report, it is said that the boyfriend basically broke in the house and juke her up a couple of times and take her out. Now, people, based on what some of the residents were saying, based on some voice notes that are circulating on social media, and based specifically of the report of the father, it was a foregone conclusion that this man was going to be officially charged by the Popo. And people, if we remember the father, we are speaking about the parents of this person, we are speaking about the ex-boyfriend. They claim that he was home at the time when the incident was allegedly taking place. So people, we see that it seems like these family members, we are speaking about the mother and the father, were taken up for this boy. However, when we also think about the fact that the father also take this man and turn this man over to the Popo, people, we see that the son might be telling the parents something else and he know that he is actually Guilty. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that maybe the mother and the father was home and they thought that their son was home. So therefore they did not know that he sneaked out of the house and went and slapped away this girl. So people, that is what I am trying to say. Now people, I am going to give you some signs why I say that this man is guilty. And this is based on his action. Because remember, after the incident, about 30 minutes or less, after the incident, after the daughter was slapped away, he called the father and asked the father, what did he hear about the daughter? He heard something bad about the daughter. Now people, that is what you call guilty conscience number one. Also, the fact that there is a history, because based on what the father is saying, based on what the residents are saying, they've been in a relationship for almost 5 years, and between all of that 5 years, they've always been going back and forth. One day she live at him house, one day she live in the family's house. They're always going back and forth, they're always arguing. There's always some sort of DOMESTIC dispute, rete, lele, blue, blah, bling. So we are speaking about a guilty conscience. We are speaking about a history of bad deeds. And what was even some more damaging allegations or evidence is the fact that the father, we are speaking about Nevia Sinclair, said that he heard his wife scream out, and when she screamed out, she ran out the house, and both him and the wife saw the man run from the scene. We are speaking about from the house, we are speaking about the ex-boyfriend. So people, based on that evidence and based on the fact that he called the father 30 minutes after the incident, people, it was a foregone conclusion that this man was guilty as HELL, point blank and period. So therefore the Popo had no choice. Therefore the Popo had to do what they have to do. And based on the interview that was also conducted with the Popo, people, this man is GUILTY as HELL, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, before I move to the next part of my video, please subscribe to my next channel. It is called Jamaica Dance, all source. One word, don't put no space between the words. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is a little DRIVE by that accord in SWALLOWFIELD. And people, you know, so when them talk about SWALLOWFIELD, they are talking about the saying that goes, SWALLOWFIELD is going to be the battlefield, because based upon history, based upon the fact that of what is going on in that vicinity, we are speaking about SWALLOWFIELD, it is said that there's always been a little dispute between SWALLOWFIELD and Nannyville. And also when we speak about that vicinity, we are speaking about Mountain View, we are speaking about Jakes Road, we are speaking about Goodridge Lane, we are also speaking about Backbush, and we are also speaking about just up the road, we are speaking about Rockford, we are speaking about Harborview. And people, based on what has been going on lately, we see that there has been a flare-up in all of those vicinity. So people, I don't know what happened. People, you understand that whenever anything occurs in any of these volatile communities, I am going to more than likely get the video. So people, you also understand that with YouTube's policy, you can't just put up any and everything. So people, if you want the video, just WhatsApp me. The number is 1-876-894-2711. So people, take a listen, take a look to the parts that I can show you based on YouTube's policy, and then I'll give my piece.
That's why they do not take fish down. I don't think I'm in Jamaica. I take fish at a time.
Turn it by the side.
Somebody can.
That makes sense. And the bouncing get.
So people, based on the information that I got, it was a DRIVE buy, and he basically pick up some corn in a melon in a crown. So people, you know that more than likely, if you get a little corn in your crown, more than likely you're not going to make it. And also in the video, I saw that there was also a lady that was there. I don't know if she's his girlfriend or his sister or some family member. However, she basically passed out also. So there were two persons on the ground. And people also understand the regular routine whenever anything goes down in the garrison. You're always going to have people videotaping for social media, rate, lele, blue, blah, bling. So people, this is definitely not a good look. And when we also think about what has been transparent in that vicinity, we are speaking about Swallowfield, we are speaking about Mountain View, we are speaking about Rockford all the way up to Mountain View. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that I don't know the motive or the reason for this recent slap away. However, based on the fact of the recent history we are speaking about back in 2019, ending 2019 up to 2020, we know that something is into something, and wherever there is smoke, there is fire. So people, this might be coming from one of those incidents in a Mountain View or even Rockford, or just between Nannyville and Swallowfield. People, me don't know. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now this part of the video is called the Jamaica government, the Jamaica Tourist Board. They are some bums. They are desperate. They are shaming Jamaica and people. I am going to explain what I am speaking about. Now there is big plans for some tourists. We are speaking about some cruise ship to come to Jamaica. And people, when we talk about Jamaica, I am not speaking about the official parts. I am not speaking about in Trelawney. I am not speaking about Ocho Rios or Negril or Montego Bay. We are speaking about in Port Royal. Now people, if you've been to Port Royal lately, there is absolutely nothing for people to do in Port Royal, with the exception of the place we are speaking about, that historical site where they said there was an earthquake, Rete, Lele, Blue, Blah, Bling, and also Gloria. Now people, the question is this, and this is based on the plans of the government of Jamaica and more specifically the tourist board. It is said that a cruise ship, we are speaking about the Discovery 2 cruise ship, it is supposed to cruise into Port Royal on January 20th. We are speaking about Monday in Port Royal. Now people want to ask this question: what are the tourists going to do? Because I named the two locations. I am speaking about Glorias, and people can't eat fish and seafood for more than an hour. After that, they are going to be very bored. And when we think about the historical site, we are speaking about where the earthquake was said to have taken place. People down there so pop down. So people, the point that I am trying to make is that with the exception of Glorias and these little keys and also the historical side, there is nothing for these 1,800 persons that are supposed to be coming on this cruise ship to do. People, they are going to be very bored out of their wits, point blank and period. So while I understand that the tourist board and the government of Jamaica is trying to promote Jamaica, you have to have things for the people them to do. Because when they think about other tourist destinations, we are speaking about Cuba, we are speaking about Bahamas, we are speaking about other places in the world, the people them have them place car pathetic. While on the other hand, as it pertains to Jamaica, the place pop down, point blank and period. So the point that I am trying to make is that while their intention is good, while we should applaud the efforts of the tourist board to promote Jamaica, there is absolutely nothing for these persons to do. So therefore you are not ready. So people, the definition of their plan is a scam, because the truth and the fact is that they are going to take these persons' money and they are not going to deliver any sort of excitement, any sort of entertainment. And when I also think about it, if they even bust these persons to Kingston, the only place for the people them to go where I talk about waterfront, and people after 10, 15, 20 minutes to an hour, there is nothing else to do, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.